Hi, my name's Carol and this is my video assessment for the wicking bed. First I'd get together all the materials I'd need to make it, which would be either some kind of garden bed made out of recycled materials that would be raised above the ground and would need to be at least 60 centimetres deep from the ground to the top of the container. Also would need some PVC pipe, about 5 centimetres diameter, or some ag pipe with holes in it. And that piece of pipe or ag pipe has to be equal to the length of the container. Also need a PVC elbow join and another piece of PVC pipe that will run at a 90-degree angle to the first one, and that has to be long enough to extend above the soil so we can fill that up with water. That fills the reservoir. I need enough scoria or pebbles or gravel to fill this container or bed up to a height of 30 centimetres from the bottom. Then I need another length of pipe and to use as an overflow. I need 2 pieces of shade cloth to place on top of the pebbles, and I'd also need enough compost to fill this container up to a total of 60 centimetres from the bottom of the container. Incidentally, a spirit level would be handy to make sure the ground in the container is absolutely level, and also some kind of old garden stake to use as a dipstick later, just to check the depth of the water in the reservoir. So I would start by making sure the ground is level, use my spirit level, make sure the ground and the container is sitting absolutely level to make sure the drainage is fine. Then I would put about 2 centimetres of scoria gravel on the bottom of the container just to provide a bed for that length of pipe. Then I'd seat that pipe into the gravel and just make sure that pipe's extending up and it's all looking okay. Then then I would fill up from the bottom 30 centimetres of gravel or scoria, and then at the top of that I would put in the overflow pipe with a mesh cover on it to keep the creepy crawlies and mosquitoes and snails and stuff out of it. Then on top of those pebbles I'd put the double layer of shade mesh. That's to stop the compost from falling down into the reservoir. Then on top of that I would add compost up to a total height from the bottom of 60 centimetres. Then I would fill it with water up to when the water starts coming out of the overflow pipe and the reservoir would be full. And I would make sure all the soil is damp and then start planting my plants. Also, the top of that water inlet, that would also have a cap on it or be covered to keep things out as well. And hopefully that would be a successful wicking bed. Thank you.